Good morning. Okay, happy Friday, everybody. So, I am doing a work with me today where this person is sitting in my chair. You guys will probably know who she is. If you don't know who she is, it doesn't really matter. But so we are gonna just do some work on her. By the way, that's my cousin, you guys. So if you hear me get disrespectful, just know that this is my cousin. She's a paying client, but she's not a client. Okay. And I charge my family members very full price. Okay. So neither here nor there. She's supernatural, and when I say supernatural, I mean like negative XJKY here. And her grays are excessively resistant, like Oriental people hair, like Chinese people hair, like the most resistant hair on the planet you can think of is her hair. So we do not do semi-permanent color on her because that don't work. And I don't have time to waste today, and she ain't gonna stay here with me all day either, because she's act like she got a job, so she gotta go to work. She's like Tommy from Martin. Y'all get it? Okay, good. She ain't got no job, but it's okay. She wears scrubs because it's cute. Anyhow, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this process started. By the way, we have launched our Memorial Weekend sale a little bit early. So everything is 40% off between now and May 28th, which is the day after Memorial Day. No code is needed, and you guys can shop the sale. It includes all of our products, excluding our tools and our extensions, and excluding our wigs. You guys know I just dropped Goldie yesterday, which is what I'm wearing right now. And I'm going to push her behind the ear today. Yesterday, I had her completely out. Bangs are banging. I kind of separated my bangs today. So Goldie is the wig for today. But Goldie is on sale for $169.99, normally $299. And she's already fully customized. So you guys go and check that out on the website as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and put her cape on. I already measured out her color. We will talk about her color in just a moment because I'm going to show you guys how to ensure that your gray hair does not turn green over time. So let's go. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, don't say nothing else. Thank you. She says that it's cold in here, but then when it's hot, she said the AC don't work. But it's fine. You can't please everybody. It's good. Her hair seems to be in a healthy state. I only see her like once every 5 years. So the fact that she still has hair on her head is miraculous at this point. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to get it all together, aren't we? Say yes.
Sure.
Okay, good. She's very disrespectful, guys, but it's okay. Don't eyeball me. Don't side eye me. Don't side eye me. Okay. Anyway, you guys, so don't side eye me. Okay? All right, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and clip her hair into 4 sections. I'm also going to give her a good trim today because clearly she hasn't had one in a while. We're also going to do a silk press on her. Yeah, silk press her hair, or are you twisting it? You twisting it? Oh, she's twisting it. So I will not be trimming her today. I will trim her the next time. Because I won't be able to trim her and twist her. Okay? So to get started, we're going to use our Elite Hair Care Gator clips. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and section her into 4 sections. Okay, so this is really kind of standard. This is the way that I would recommend anybody do their color, especially when you are trying to do gray coverage, because you need to have control of the hair. Okay, so we're going to section her that way. Okay. Like that, like so, like such. And then we're gonna go ahead and put a cape on her. Now I already have my color measured out, but we're gonna talk a little bit about the color. And this kind of applies no matter if it's no matter if it's semi-permanent, demi-permanent, or permanent. So you guys get your pens, get your paper, and if you want this free color knowledge, I need you to go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me, okay? Or put some fire emojis in. Is that too tight, Mama? Too tight? Okay, I'm gonna use the last one. That's good? Okay. I'm gonna still teach you guys this color theory for the free 99. So I need everybody to put some fire emojis in the chat. I need everybody to thumbs up this live if you haven't done so already, which you should have been doing that coming in. You guys know that that's just the only requirement that I have. Thumbs up the live for me, people. Okay, I got my gloves, which is all I'm gonna need, and I got my color. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this color info. Now, if you didn't already hit that thumbs up button or you didn't already put those fire emojis, I'm going to wait for you guys before I give you this free information. So I need everybody to close their chat and hit the thumbs up button. We need to be at least 100 thumbs up before I can give you this free color education. Okay, that's all I ask. I don't really ask nothing else. My parts are off. Don't get disrespectful, okay? Remember who I do your ear. Okay, good. Okay. Now, before I start her color application, I am going to use some of our Elite Control Edge Control around her hairline to protect her skin. This is a pro tip for you guys. If you are one where you color your own hair at home, our Elite Control Edge Control actually serves as a stain guard or stain blocker when you put it on the skin right before your color service. Why? Because it is a gel base that is still water soluble, so it will rinse right off, but it's thick enough to not allow that color to eat straight through it. So it forms a barrier on the hair or the scalp, okay? So I just put some of that around her hairline. Okay, just to make sure that we don't have a lot of staining. Now, you can't really get away from staining if the client has a lot of hair or smaller hairs that goes down the face or something like that. Why? Because you have to color all of that. So that part is kind of the compromise to the service, because you know that you have to be able to color that hair, even if it's little baby hairs, because if they're gray. Nobody wants to see black hair with gray baby hairs. I think that is so odd. All right. We're at 93 thumbs up. I'm still waiting on 7 more. This shouldn't be super complicated because you guys are watching. So all you got to do is close your chat and hit the thumbs up button. For those of you that already did it, thank you so much. Hey, Andrew. I'm good. Yeah, he's inside. All right. Okay. All right, we're at 101 thumbs up. So let's talk a little bit about how we're going to be able to alleviate the hair turning green after the fact. Okay, so it doesn't happen today. The green happens after your hair color is completely done and now it's starting to fade over time. Even though the color is a permanent color or semi-permanent color or demi-permanent color, you still run the risk of it fading because it is a color. Colors fade, okay? So what you want to do is utilize color theory when you want to understand how to correct this problem. So what I did was I took my base colors, which because I know that I'm doing a dark brown on her, dark brown is usually made with a base of ash. Okay, it's usually made with a base of ash. Ash in hair color world means green. Okay, ash in the hair color world means green. So if it has a base of ash, that means that as that brown fades, it turns green. About 90% of color companies use the same bases when it comes on to making up their colors. So if you look at the color wheel and you look directly across from green on the color wheel, I want someone to tell me what color is across from green on the color wheel. What color is directly across from green on the color wheel? Comment and tell me. And the color wheel is universal, guys. It goes for paint. Everything is all the same. The color wheel doesn't change. Thank you, Monica Frazier. Red is across from green on the color wheel. The way the color wheel works is whatever color is directly across from the color that you are working with, or the base color that you are working with, that is going to be the canceling color for that color. Okay? So if I was trying to cancel out red, then I would look across the color wheel and say that I need to add some green. If I wanted to cancel out yellow, I would look on the color wheel and say, okay, I need to add some violet or purple. Okay? Because violet or purple cancels out yellow, and vice versa. Yellow can cancel out purple. So that is the easiest way to understand color correction. Okay? And when I say color correction, meaning you made an error or you had an adverse reaction to an action that you did, and that is going to help you to understand how to fix it. So that's your roadmap. So now that I know that I need to cancel the base green that comes within this brown or black color, I know that I needed to add a little bit of red to this color to allow that green to be canceled out. That's it. So how I'm able to fix her hair from turning green automatically in this process, I added a little bit of red to my color mixture or my formula so that I could cancel out that base color of green. That, in a nutshell, I just gave you guys over $1,000 of free information. Okay? How you cancel out green, you add a little bit of red. So it doesn't matter if you're doing a semi-permanent color, a demi-permanent color, or even a permanent color. You're just going to find a red that is within the scope of what you're doing. A semi-permanent red, a demi-permanent red, or a permanent red. And you're going to add at least a minimum of about 5 to 10% of that red so that it will be enough to cancel out all of the other color that you're trying to cancel, which is that green. All right, so I'm applying my color to the areas that I know are the most resistant, which where I know I have to get the best coverage is the hairline and also her parts. Hold on, you guys. So this is why you notice that the color. Hey, Mila.
Hey.
Hey, the girls are at the door.
Did they go to the back? Because I'm in the front. I'm back in the front.
Oh, they probably did. They probably.
No cars.
No, they got dropped off by Uber.
Oh.
They probably went to the side door.
Yeah, I'm going out there. All right.
Okay, Mama.
All right.
So if you guys just got some vital information, or maybe you didn't know how to cancel out that green that comes from the base of the color, put some fire emojis in the chat because I just gave you guys color correction in a bottle for free. Good morning. Quick question. What can I do about shedding hair? It depends on the reason why you're shedding. Now what I'm doing is applying my color to her roots first, because that is where about 90% of the graying is. And then whatever color I have left over, I will just apply to her ends to kind of refresh her hair and make it all nice and even. But our focus is the roots at this point. Now don't forget, you guys, our Memorial Weekend sale has started today. Everything is 40% off. No code is needed. That excludes our extensions. That excludes our tools. And when I say tools, that excludes the flat irons and the clips and the combs. But it includes all of our elite hair care products, including our new Repair and Revive collection. How or what to use to make your gray hair shine? I mean, it depends on the products that you're using, number one. Number two, not all gray hair is going to be super shiny. It's not always in the cards. But definitely just make sure that you are using the right shampoo and conditioner. You can use our Voila shampoo and conditioner. Our Voila purple toning shampoo. That is amazing for gray hair. And it is also going to give you that luster temporarily. Okay? Anything that you do to your hair at this point is considered temporary unless you change the color. All right, so I'm applying to the front right now, which is quadrant 1 and 2. Okay, the hair is broken into quadrants, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm doing the front first because I know that the front is the most resistant and the front carries the most gray. Now when I'm applying her color, because I did use a 10 volume, knowing that her hair is super resistant and knowing that the color does not stay, I'm making sure that I'm using a bowl and brush and I'm keeping my application clean and I'm using small partings because gray hair likes to hide. Gray hair is the one where it's going to sit there and you're going to think that you covered it and you didn't. So you want to make sure that you're also saturating the strands section by section. And I don't recommend you skipping around or being light-handed trying to stretch your color. Make sure you have enough color because you're going to need it, especially for gray coverage, because you're trying to saturate hair that is dry. So we're going to move to the back section here. Now I want you guys to take note, just because the color has kind of slightly, when I'm applying it, it looks red. That doesn't mean that the color is going to be red. When I turn her towards the front, you're going to notice that the color has already started to process because color processes in stages. Okay? So it processes in stages at a certain time. So between minute 1 and minute 5, the color molecules start to develop. This is why we tell you whenever you're doing color that you want to follow the manufacturer specifications, because with hair color, it doesn't start processing all at once. Okay? So as you apply it, between minute 1 and minute 5, the color molecules start to develop, meaning the color starts to oxidize. It's releasing the color molecules and pulling everything together. Between minute 5, minute 10, and sometimes minute 15, that is when the color molecules start to attach themselves to the hair and they start to bind, because this is all a chemical process. It doesn't matter if you're doing semi-permanent, demi-permanent, or even permanent color. Okay? Then between minutes 15 and 40, that is when all of the actual development happens. That is when the strands start to change in regards to color. That is when the color molecules start to attach. They open up and they begin the actual process of releasing its actual color onto the hair. So you always want to be mindful that just putting a color on and then taking it off, if you're not timing this and you're just utilizing your own timing, most of the time you guys are premature when you are rinsing your color off and then you wonder why it doesn't last. because you didn't finish the process. You didn't allow the molecules to develop the way that they needed to. You created your own process on something that has a process of its own. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean when I get back to the front. I'm just making sure that I really get my application done right. Is the new product sold in a bundle kit? It is, but we are out of Goddess Hair Repair Serum. So most of the bundle kits that include the Goddess Hair Repair Serum are going to say sold out. We're waiting on the raw material so we can make more. Now, if you guys notice, as I'm doing my color application, I am literally taking my time, but I'm still utilizing speed. This is not something that you want to sit here and take several years to apply. The longer you take to apply, the longer the processing time is going to be. So you want to make sure that you are giving the hair ample time to process with this color. And remember, we still have to extend it to her ends. And even though the ends are porous, they still have their own processing time too. All right, so I'm going to turn her around for a second. And if you guys notice, her roots are already starting to change color, okay? When I first put it on, and it looked very red. Well, as you can tell, that same process that I was just talking about has started happening. The color is oxidizing, and it is beginning the deposit process. Okay? So what I'm going to do, because I know that she has some gray streaks in between her ends up here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start pulling the color through and just using the color that I already have on her hair to help to bring some life to the hair that's in the front. But I'm going to go grab my white tooth comb because I'm going to need it. Okay, so I'm going to use my wide tooth comb, and I'm just going to comb through her hair with the color on from the roots first, and I'm going to help to move a lot of that excess color through the ends of her hair. Is it going to cover the whole thing? No, baby, it is not. Okay, but we're helping this process so that I can go and add a little bit more of the color to the remainder of her hair and then extend it out. Now remember, dry hair takes a lot more to saturate it because there's no water molecules to help you extend, or I think that's the right word, extend the actual color or dilute it in any way. Another reason why her hair is not wet at this moment is because I'm doing a what you call demi to permanent color on her, and you normally start with the hair nice and dry. But every line that you use is going to be different. So make sure you're following their specifications for their products. So I'm just going to clip this away using one of our Elite Gator clips and then come and work in the back. So if you notice, the back still has a lot of that redding from when we first started the application. So that tells you that the back is a little bit lower in the processing area than the front because we put the front on first. What's on sale for the holiday and when? So our Memorial Weekend sale has started now. Everything is 40% off. No code is needed. The 40% excludes our tools and our extensions, and as also excludes our wigs, which you guys know I just launched our new Goldie wig, which is the one that you guys see I have on. That wig is on sale for $169.99, where it's normally $299. All right, so I'm gonna take the remainder of my color and I'm gonna just kind of brush it through her ends and make sure that my roots are nice and saturated. So I'm gonna leave enough that I can put it on her roots, because that area is where the most gray is. This is just gonna refresh the color that she already has and add some extra shine to the hair. Okay, so I'm gonna use my wide tooth comb and just make sure that I'm combing it through and distributing it to all strands of hair. Do you wash the hair before you put the color in? Not for the type of color that I'm doing. If it was a semi-permanent color, yes, the hair would be shampooed first, because semi-permanent colors require a negative and positive charge. But the only way you can get that is by using it on clean, dry hair, or sometimes clean, wet hair, depending on the company that you're using. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through and I'm saturating her hairline with the remainder of my color. Who can tell me why I'm going through and saturating her hairline? What's the reason for that? I need you to comment down below and tell me, why am I going through and saturating her hairline with the color? I'm using the color to weigh the hairline down. Tell me why. That too, yeah. She said so I can make sure I get all the grays. To make sure those stubborn grays, yes. Pack, you're close. Both of you are close. But what analogy do I always use when I talk about gray hair or coloring resistant hair? Because grays like to hide? Nope, not that. It's the most resistant. It is, but that's not why. I'm going to pin her hair up here using one of our Elite Gator clips to get all the gray covered. Close, but no cigar. Because bacteria is going down sometimes. Okay, yeah, that's a no. That's not the answer. I always use a specific analogy when I talk about gray coverage. Can you have a clue? There's always an insect that I use when I'm talking about gray coverage with hair color, and why it's important to make sure it's saturated. Thank you, Grace. So it can lay down. Josette, you're getting extremely close. The saran wrap, which this is a no cling wrap that I'm using, is a part of this. No, it's not to soak it. No. I'm going to give you guys one more minute. No, you don't need heat, because permanent colors, they are self-processing. No heat is needed. Thank you, Angela, a spider. So Angela just gave you guys one piece of the puzzle. She used the insect, a spider. Now, when you are trying to kill a spider, what is required? Do spiders get killed by you just putting spray down and their legs touching it? Where's their body? Where's their body? Where's the body of a spider? Is it on the legs or is it higher up? It's higher up, right? So in order for you to exterminate spiders, do they use spray or they use something to grab the spider when it's walking? Whenever an exterminator comes, do they put spray for spiders or do they put traps for spiders? The little sticky traps. Sticky traps, right? Because they know that sprays can't kill spiders. Why can't the spray kill a spider?
They don't get away.
No, why can't the spray kill a spider? I'm trying to give you guys as much as I can. Why can't a spray kill a spider? If this is a spider, okay? This is the spider. Hold on. I'm going to bring this up a little bit more. Okay, so this is the spider's legs. I got you. Thank you. So this is the spider's legs. If you notice, the legs are here, and this is the spider's body, right? So this is the legs, this is the body. Thank you, Beverly. She finally said it. She says because the body doesn't touch the ground. So with spiders, you can't kill a spider by spraying its legs. They have nothing in them. Okay, we're going too deep, right? Because their actual body, the area that holds all their organs that is going to die, is up here. Their legs are down here. So gray hair is exactly the same. Gray hair sits off of the head like a spider. Give me a hand. So gray hair sits off of your head like this. It's very resistant, so it stands up, right? You ever notice that when you're looking at your gray, it's popping out and everything else is nice and laid? Because gray hair has its own texture. So if the gray hair is sitting off the ground or sitting off your head like this, that's why I use the analogy of a spider, right? The gray hair needs to be collapsed so that all of it can color. Or you run the risk of some of it coloring and some of it staying nice and rigid and looking like it has no color. Because the body is not touching the ground. So the hair, the actual gray, has to touch the color or it's not going to process. The color is not going to magically say, you know, she's doing a gray coverage, let me expand myself. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, you guys. Gray hair has to touch the color. So what I have to do is make my gray hair actually touch. So how I do that, I saturate. I use the color or the weight of the color to lay the hair down, number one. And then I always go back and I use plastic wrap with the end open so that this part is actually touching the color. I'm forcing it to lay down and it doesn't get area to revert. Does that make sense? Okay, so you've ever colored your hair at home and was like, okay, no, why did it not? I know, because you don't know how to do it. I get it. She one of them difficult clients, y'all. But this is the reason why when you guys see me doing gray coverage color, that I always utilize plastic wrap or cling wrap or something, and I always lay it over the area because I know that if I don't, that gray hair eventually, even through the thickness of this color, is going to gently and slowly raise itself up like a spider would. Awesome. I just learned something great in the couple minutes. There you go. I just gave, listen, that simple analogy makes you understand why you do it the way you do it. What is the best semi-permanent brand to color natural gray hair? So I use, here, I'll turn you guys this way. I use, hold on, Alexa, set timer for 30 minutes.
Good morning, Crystal. 30 minutes, starting now.
Thank you.
Do you want to listen to the Station 2000's hip hop on Amazon Music?
No, thank you. So, she get on my nerve. I just can't. This girl right here is throwing me off, y'all. Don't. She has to process for 30 minutes, so I'm actually going to go ahead and relax my hair. I'll probably do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm just going to wear wiggy today. I'll just curl her and make her look like something. But anyway, you guys, that is one of the things I was talking about with the color for natural gray hair, a semi-permanent color. I use Clairol Gray Solutions. I'm not scared to share that because you can actually buy that anywhere. That is not a professional product, but it is a great color when you're trying to do gray coverage that you can get at any Sally's Beauty Supply, and some other stores too. Some Walgreens, Rite Aids, they sell that too. But if you have resistant gray, it's not going to really help you. It really goes based on the resistance of the hair, the texture of the hair. Some people, they need a little more powerful color to be able to, cover their gray. Semi-permanent colors, about 98% of them are only for gray blending and not gray coverage, meaning they don't give you 100% gray coverage. They give you what we call a gray blend. So you'll notice that the gray hairs have a lighter color. It might not be gray, but it has a lighter color, so it pulled a lot of the base out of the color. Versus when you're doing permanents and demi-permanents, where you're allowing oxidation to happen. So it's creating a chemical reaction that is making it a lot stronger when you're trying to actually cover gray. So there's so many different ones out there. Let's see here. Pin to live stream. Pin what? I didn't know I could pin something. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, well, I ain't got nothing to pin. My products are not there. So if yours is resistant, semi-permanent color probably won't really do much. It'll just kind of give you a nice blend, and it won't last very long. That's the downside to it. Thanks for the education. This is why I watch you and buy your products. I also have a question about the wig. Is that the only color it comes in? Right now, it only comes in natural black. I will offer it in other colors, but I have to test out the colors. I'm one of those people, I got to test it out. So there's one that I'm testing this weekend to see if I like that color and how it sustains the heat, that kind of thing. So it will be available in other colors soon. While I don't color due to cancer meds, but my daughter is going to love this nugget. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Yolanda. What's a good professional color for resistant gray? There's so many out there, you guys. There's not really a good that I can say, oh, this is a good one. No, because it really depends on your liking. So I'm not going to be able to say, oh, this is a good one, that's a good one. It's a million good ones out there. It's more for you to say, let me test out these different ones and see how I like the coverage. All right, I'm going to take you guys with me to the back if I can. Ay, I knew it. All right, there we go. Hi, Sweden. Can I use lemon juice for highlights? I've never heard of that. So that's definitely new to me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rinse these out. I used the one you recommended and my gray lady a week or two later. Yep, because it's a semi-permanent. So it's not going to last very long. And remember, gray is resistant. So that automatically cuts down the lifespan, which is why a lot of women who are natural, they go the demi-permanent or permanent route. So the color can take longer. I'm thinking you're probably answering my question that I asked earlier. My roots need gray more than my actual hair. How often should I color? You have to determine that based on your hair. It's not going to have a time frame. I'm having the same problem when I dye my hair. My gray edges didn't dye at all. So my hair hard to dye. Which dye should I use? Lady Stovall, I would tell you to go back and watch this live at the beginning, so you can understand a little bit more as to how to fix that problem. It's not necessarily the color. Sometimes it's more the application or what you're doing after your application. I like your work. Thank you so much for sharing. One love. Thank you, Tracy. How would you recommend fixing breakage on your hair? Depends on the reason why it's breaking. That's kind of a vague question. It's not really a way for me to answer that, to be honest. It's too vague. Not enough details. What is the website for products buying? First time in chat. So you'll go to elitehaircareusa.com, just like my page name, elitehaircareusa.com. Is the demi color better for all natural? It's not necessarily better, but some natural hair is more resistant than others. And sometimes you need that demi over semi-permanent. Of course, semi-permanent is healthier, but it's not always the one that will give you good coverage, depending on the resistance of the hair. So I'm actually going to cut my bangs just a little bit. Which I love my bangs, but they need a little of the length taken off because I have to pull it too far back for me to be able to wear them comfortably. So I said I would wait till I got to work today. Just that easy. There we go. All right, so I'm going to use our Smooth by EHC XL iron and just bump my bangs a little bit. I'm going to burn myself. Somebody's at this door. I don't know who it is.
You open that door?
Hi.
I know it's later. I just wanted to make sure it was the right business.
No, you can come. Just go around the back. Walk down the sidewalk and come to the back because I can't open this. It's my other car anyway.
I thought you said she come back later. That's what she said.
Yeah, because I think everyone's at 11, but I don't have you and her. So I was like, she can still come. It's not a biggie for me. Nobody don't want to sit on y'all and chat to you.
I want to feel special, okay? By
Can't.
myself.
I can't.
That's how I feel all the
I
time.
can't.
Okay? Rude. She's so rude, guys. I'm talking smack because she's not in here. Can y'all hear me? I'm in the corner. I'm on punishment.
Okay, she's gonna come. She's getting a silk press anyway. Crystal, you are the best. Great job. Thank you. Good morning. I enjoy watching you. My hair stays dry all the time. I don't know what to do. I have stopped covering my gray. I wear wigs. So wigs are going to dehydrate your hair too. So you want to make sure that you are not dehydrating the hair. So in the interim, you want to use like Moist Repair. Like our Moist Repair collection is amazing, or even our Low Porosity collection. Those are going to help you to keep the hair nice and hydrated. And you do that every 2 weeks. And then in the interim, make sure that you are taking care of your hair while you're wearing those wigs, because wigs cause a lot of dehydration. I'll over condition. What do I do to restore my hair to normal? If you over condition, meaning you have like moisture overload, then you'd want to back it up with a Repair RX protein treatment. The protein is going to help rebuild the bonds and push out a lot of that. Come on in. Close that door. Can you do me a favor? Close the back door. And then when you come in through the next door, close that one too, please. When dyeing my gray with semi-permanent color, even leaving it on a little longer, it still doesn't last very long.
I think I was early because I wanted to make sure I was at the right place.
No, you're fine. I can get you done now.
Okay, thank you.
What does everyone have?
Like, I don't want to get lost.
Where are
So I
you?
told my son, and I worked last night, so I was like, oh no, I definitely I couldn't have my eyes open to the traffic. So I told my son, you better bring me
No, you're fine. You're fine. So you're getting a silk press?
a silk press. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Let me see here.
It's not too bad. I was like, okay, I think I can in this area. Let's drive back. Sorry, I was trying to beep in.
No, I kept hearing somebody talking. I'm like,
I
okay.
went next door and they told me, no, it's over there. I was looking for a sign.
You're fine. I had a sign, but as you can tell,
Yeah.
you can't see it.
Renovating still.
Oh, yeah, they're not fixing that right now. I guess they're waiting on the insurance company or something. I don't know. They're taking their sweet time because it doesn't bother them. Okay, let's see here. So we got a silk press with the works. All right, so we're gonna head to the back. Yeah, you can leave that there. You'll see a shampoo bowl all the way in the back. Can I use the 2.0 conditioner as a deep conditioner under the dryer? Absolutely. Keep going.
Okay.
Absolutely. How do I schedule a consultation with you? Go to elitehaircare@usa.com and you're gonna click the link that says book with Crystal. I got this one. I got it. Can I use the Goddess Serum and the Bee Serum on the same day? I wouldn't use both of them at the same time. It's really not required. Use one or the other.
Why should I get my phone? I should have brought my phone in here so they wanted
you
to,
can go get your phone if
to
you want.
link up. They wanted to see what going the same time they posted or what.
Oh, okay. There we go. Hold on, sit up for me. Hold that for me. All right, you guys. So we are gonna do a silk press with the works on my client. Am I doing this right? Okay. Okay, that's yours. Sorry, Mom. So your ends feel super dehydrated.
Yeah.
And then you have some breakage going on in here. You wear a ponytail a lot?
Yeah.
That could probably be the culprit because it's like right where your ponytail is. All right, you guys. So we are going to do a silk press with the works. What does that entail? Well, the silk press with the works basically entails a shampoo, deep conditioner, trim, and style. I'm going to have you lean back. Actually, hold on. One second. Sit up just a little bit. All right, so you lean back. And then there's a arm on the chair over here. You're going to pull that all the way back. Keep going. There you go. All right, so you come on back into the chair. There we go. All right, you guys, so we're going to do the shampoo process first. For our shampoo process, I'm going to start with our Elite Clarify. And I'm actually going to use the Moist Repair collection on her, as well as the Moist Me 24 Karat Mask, cocktailed with our low porosity mask. So we're going to start by saturating her hair really, really well. Saturation is what is going to really make a difference in your shampoo day or your wash day. Because a lot of you don't saturate enough and then you use a ton of shampoo, thinking that you're doing your hair any justice when you're not. Okay? So saturation is going to eliminate the fact that you need to use a ton of shampoo. And then we're going to start with our Elite Clarify to cleanse her hair and her scalp. And then we will go into our treatment shampoo. And this is also the time when you want to Rinse out any excess product that you might have in the hair before you even use the clarifying shampoo. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab our Elite Clarify. This is our charcoal detox shampoo, but it is a gentle detox. Okay, so you guys saw how much shampoo I used. Remember, this is a clarifying shampoo, so it's not always going to sud. All right, let's go ahead and rinse her. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab our Moist Repair shampoo. Where is it? Ooh, sorry, Mama. And then you always want to make sure that you lift up the hair back here. This is a hidden area right at the occipital bone where literally no product ever touches, okay? So if that's the case, you're going to just take some of the product that you have in the hair and just move it to back here to make sure that you get good coverage everywhere. Come back from it. Thank you, Grace. Definitely, you guys shop the 40% off sale. It starts today. No code is needed. And make sure that you're rinsing all of the shampoo out, you guys. Very important. right, so for her final shampoo, I'm going to do a cocktail. In this cocktail, I'm going to use our new Hair Repair and Revive 2.0. Okay? And then I'm also going to add a small amount of B7. Okay? So that is a cocktail. Can wearing braids too long cause hair loss? Possibly. Okay, so we're gonna do another cocktail. This is gonna be her deep conditioner, where I'm gonna use some Moist Me 24 karat mask. And then I'm also gonna use some of the low porosity mask. So you guys see how much I'm using? The easiest way to apply your mask is to tap the hair and then work your way to the roots. Alexa, stop. Okay, Mama, sit up for me. And you can pull the arms down. Pull the arm down on the chair. All right, you guys, so we're going to detangle her. No, just sit back. Sit back where you are. Yep, just like that. We're going to detangle her and get her prepared to go under the dryer. So I like to detangle in sections. It makes life so much easier. Okay, so I still do 4 sections as I would. And then work your way up from the ends all the way in. Okay, and then I take the hair and I just rope twist it. Now you can do as many sections as you want. For me, 4 to 5 pieces is good. Especially because I know that we're doing a deep condition. So I want to leave it as open as possible, but not give it any space to retangle. All right, we're gonna take a processing cap, cover everything up, and then she's gonna go under the dryer for 15 minutes. Come with me, Mama. Sherry. Girl, give me a second now. Can't, that's some can't stand in my feet. Yeah, I know. Nobody said me get in my dirty chair. Watch out. Sit up. So aggravating. This is why I don't let her come at a certain time.
The chair wet.
The chair dry.
Which part the chair dry?
Girl, you're lucky. Shit, listen. Aggravating. Give me a second now. You're not here. Give me a second. Oh, and then you can, there's a lever on the side, on the right side. Pull it all the way back.
So we come back here one night from the place. Instead of go, I do.
Jesus. Ha! You still can't, you can't win for nothing. Oh, wow. All right, so we're going to go ahead and shampoo Shireen. Come on back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my plastic here. This will go in the garbage. Take out my clip. Same thing. And then we're going to just go ahead and rinse her. Now for the area right in front of the face, you can take a little bit of shampoo. Any shampoo you like. It doesn't really matter. And to help with the staining that sometimes happens, take some of that shampoo and you're going to use that to just rub that color in. This is going to help to remove any excess color that might be sitting there. Okay, and it's also going to help to remove that edge control that we use to cover and protect the hairline. Okay, and then when you rinse, close your eyes, okay? All right, look. Gosh, you're not dead. It's just water. And I'm using warm water. Now, if you guys recall, when we did the color process, we did not shampoo her first. So now we're going to go ahead and shampoo her. Now, there's over 533 people watching the live, but there's only 233 thumbs up. So I need everybody to close their chat and hit that thumbs up button for me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and shampoo her. For her shampoo, I'm going to use some of our Mended Frizz and Split-In Control. Why I chose this shampoo is because I know that I'm not going to be able to trim her today. So I want to have a little added insurance for her ends until we can get to trim her. Okay, so we're going to give her a really good wash. Some people say I'm rough when I do my shampoo. What you think? Did I hurt you? I'm glad. If I'm hurting you, that's great. Only you.
No comments over here.
Remember me, I do your ear, so
I
don't
know.
comment.
Uh-huh.
For those of you that don't know, because you might have joined late, this is my cousin, okay? I don't treat all my clients this way, only her. Hmm? Yeah, man, go on top, man. I might turn the water to cold.
Don't do that.
Now, if you guys notice, those gray hairs have disappeared. That is a good color application.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it.
We ain't gonna pay her no mind. Thank you, Pack. Thumbs up the live, you guys. It is free.
Nice head massage. I feel like the water run on my back door.
It's running down your back. Push. All right, we're gonna do one more shampoo. This one is gonna be super quick. So we'll use a little bit of B7. I'm only using a small amount. Okay,
What's the B7?
that's the biotin volumizing shampoo.
What does that do to the hair?
Helps with volume, density, strength. All right, for this shampoo, we're gonna turn the water to slightly cool. I want you guys to think about when you wash colored clothes, it's better to wash colored clothes in what temperature water? What temperature water is it better to wash colored clothes?
Cool.
Exactly. But why? Why do we wash them in cold?
The color,
To keep the color. So it is the same thing with hair color. Cool water helps to stop the color from running. It helps to illuminate the hair naturally. It also helps to lock that color in.
Just don't let that water run down my back.
I got you.
I'm gonna jump out of the chair.
Better? So if you guys notice, there's less color running, which is why I use the cold water for the final shampoo. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and condition her. I'm going to use our new Hair Repair and Revive conditioner. This gives the hair a ton of slip. You can also use the low porosity conditioner. She aggravates me, y'all. Oh my gosh, like between her and my cousin, like they can't come back here. And her hair needs a lot of slip, so let's just really work with it here. Now her rinse with the conditioner is going to be what temperature water, you guys? What temperature is the water going to be, Sherry? No.
Cool?
Yeah.
Why?
Cold water and conditioner does better for the hair than warm water and conditioner. Absolutely. So I'm just giving her a quick detangle. She actually followed my foolish instructions and slightly detangled her hair before she came, because I wouldn't want to have to charge her a detangle fee. I'm already charging her a you aggravate me fee.
My hair is not nappy, so I don't have to do all that. Okay.
I'm already charging her a you aggravate me fee. So the fact that I'm trying to cut down the fees, I'm trying not to charge her too much, you know? I need to recover some of the money from fixing my vehicle.
Oy.
Watch what Miss Kirk that be that man. All right, you guys, we're gonna rinse her out. Come on back. The water's gonna be super cold this time. This is the final rinse. You say you have beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you. I told you so.
Ciao.
Natural. Okay.
I've watched her hair definitely grow. Her hair has definitely grown out. A part of me wants to trim these ends because they look horrible.
Well, trim it.
I'm going to have to give her a curly trim. I hate curly trims. If you guys know me, I don't do curly trims, but it's like I almost have no choice with this one.
Yo, that one was you weakened it off.
It go down your back?
That was not nice, Crystal.
It did not go down your back.
No, in my years one.
Well, your ears will need to clean out anyway. You can't hear
I do
me.
that every day.
She can't hear me, y'all, so I have to clean out her ears hole every day.
Oh.
All right, pull the lever back down for me. Thank you.
I think I'll come to work. I can't wash my hair.
You can't please people, you know. You can't please everybody. Sometimes you just got to know that you can't please all of these people. Especially her. Now that her gray is gone, she don't know how to act. Okay, Mama, run into the front for me. Oh, she's tired, baby. Alright, so we're going to actually use some clips to do this process. So I'm going to take her to the front. I don't like my bangs to separate too much.
Oh, wow. They say we're going to rain today. Oh.
I'm not trying to wait for this leg. I'm gonna have to put that blow dry on my bean.
I'm not blow drying this mess.
My back.
What am I doing? It mean if you had allowed me to make the towel tighter.
Oh, you could have made it tighter when I was
I don't want to talk right now. Thank you. I'm going to give her a trim so she can't leave me alone. I should just cut it.
Do what?
I'm not saying nothing. I just have go on with the flow. So we're going to give her a slight curly trim. You guys know I do not like doing curly trims. Okay, it's back. Sorry, you guys.
have a lot of shrinkage. My shrinkage is real.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, let me just try to give you a trim, a light trim here. No, you shouldn't cut curly hair wet, but because I'm doing a twist out on her, it would never be dry for me to be able to trim it. So I'm giving my cousin a curly cut, but don't come in here asking me for a curly cut. I'm not doing it. It's only because I know my cousin and I know I'm not going to see her in any point to give her a trim because she doesn't wear her hair straight.
That's right. My hair up about a month.
Yeah, she's my cousin. My real cousin, y'all. Can you leave me alone, please?
Some of them looking up. They said that look.
That's how I did it the last time. So you can leave me alone. All right, you guys. That's all we're gonna do. Her ends are looking slightly better. Slightly. I'm gonna go rinse my other client.
Girl, I'm taking out how much hair she's gonna cut off my head. I feel bald headed. Are y'all having fun? Y'all having a good day? Good morning? It's pouring rain outside. Thank you. Yeah, floor check for real. I have to. Yeah, it's pouring outside here in Florida. It's also dark. Mm. Thank you for loving my hair. Nothing like doing family. Mm. Uh-huh. Oh, I would love to be in North California, but one day I'll make that trip. Don't know when. I should straighten my hair. It's raining. Not happening. If I do, it's gonna go straight back curly.
It is. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna spray her, and I'm also gonna add a little bit of our new low porosity moisture cream. Okay, so I'm gonna add some of that to her hair since I'm gonna be doing a twist out on her. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of the moisture cream in her hair. This is one of our newer products. Okay, and then lastly, I'm gonna spray her with our Hydra Strength Leave-In Spray 2.0. Okay. All right. So to do her twist out, we're gonna be using our Elite Silk Wrap Foam, and then of course I'm gonna need a rat tail comb. I got one. Now I like to do my twist outs smaller. So we're going to use one of our Elite Hair Care Gator clips to hold her hair down. I'm going to take a little bit of Elite Silk Wrap Foam. Why is this so hard to move? Whew.
This one?
Hard to move.
Oh, this is hot in here. Somebody said to me the other day, I was watching a video on YouTube and I saw you at a hair shop. I said, oh Lord.
Ah.
I said, I said, yeah, that's my cousin.
Said, Crystal, your cousin did well moderating while you were gone. That's good. At least I taught her something. She didn't cut but a little. It's still beautiful. I know. Don't pay her no mind, y'all.
I checked the floor. It's like floor check. Yep.
How you know I ain't sweep it with me to the back as I was going with my foot?
I don't think you can do that.
All right, you guys. So I am going to rope twist her. Well, almost in a style, but it's not necessarily a style per se. And you want to definitely make sure that the hair is detangled when you're doing this. I'm also going to add a little bit of my curl defining gel, which is our definitely curl defining gel. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of that as well. So when I do my twist outs, I like them to be very neat because how you lay them is how they will look. The mom? I didn't know she wore that color.
It was a messed up hairdo.
Hmm?
It was messed up.
Okay.
Okay, see?
You know,
See
woman, I
what
say
happened
for a
there?
long time.
When
Oh,
I
that's
did it
nice. I like when you're here
in
straight.
April,
You know who I ain't seen in a long time?
and she did treatment, yeah.
The
That and that ex.
mm-hmm.
That's what I actually looked at when I see him.
So I'm gonna see Friday.
And then I should have.
Alright, so I'm applying some of our curl defining gel.
Jimmy's gonna get to that and watch it and say, yeah, I don't know.
Hmm?
That's when I go to Jamaica and get in the water.
Oh yeah, this over with. Y'all staying at a resort?
Yeah, all inclusive.
That's where to go.
Of course. I love all inclusive.
Me too. It's expensive, but I love it.
Yes. Sure is. Oh, I'm saying to this Disney World, the 7th birthday weekend. So she's supposed to be next week, and I'm crazy. Didn't the 7th already 4?
Who's
Shauna's
leaving?
baby.
Who?
Shauna's baby.
Oh, she doing the whole weekend.
So that is Sunday.
I mean, when you only got one, you can do that. I'm twisting. It's a rope twist. So I always like to do the two sides first and make my way to behind the ear, and then I do the rest. So what you see me applying, this is our curl definition gel. It's also a part of the 40% off sale. And then I'm using some of our Elite Silk Wrap Foam. It's gonna keep it nice and soft, but still defined. And when you're doing this, you have to make sure that your twists are defined. And you wanna make sure that you maintain tension. So what you guys see me doing is, as I'm going down, I'm maintaining tension to keep it as a rope, a clean rope. Do I have a starter kit? No. Now they are going to get bigger because remember, there's nothing that is holding them down to keep them nice and flat. But this is a twist out, so all is well. All right, so we're going to finish over here. Now what you can also do if you are still not comfortable, you can dry the hair a little bit. To help stretch it out. I wouldn't dry it too much, but that's going to help you have a little more control. Because some people can't handle that much slip. So I'm going to show you guys the dry method now. This method is if you're in a rush. If I can find my comb attachment. All right, so I'm going to use our Platinum Turbo Blow Dryer. And I'm just going to use it to stretch her hair out just a little bit. Keep in mind, if you do it dry, you're going to use a lot more product. Okay. So the technique is still exactly the same. We just stretched it out and made it a little drier. Okay, so I'm still going to take some of our curl defining gel, run it through. I'm still going to take some of our Elite Control Edge Control, our Elite Silk Wrap Foam, run that through. Now, if you notice, the hair did not revert back. So this is definitely for those who want their twist out to appear a lot longer. If you start with the hair short and do a twist out, it's going to get shorter. It might elongate just a little bit, but if you want it to be more elongated, it's better to start with it dry and then put a minimal amount of products, just enough to make it nice and sleek and hold, or more uniform with a little more definition. And you'll notice that it is more elongated when you go to pull it out. And if you notice, when I get to the end, I like to comb through it because I want to make sure that those ends are nice and smooth. Thank you, Naomi. What you doing? All right, this last one here. Bonjour. I put in our moisture cream. I put in the Hydra Strength Leave-In Spray 2.0. I also put in our curl defining gel to help with the twist. And then I put our Elite Silk Wrap Foam to give it some nice slip and good definition. So what I just put on there is some of our curl defining gel just to kind of help with the hairs, these little flyaway hairs here in the front. All right, so she's gonna go under the dryer for just a couple minutes. All right, so I'm gonna start on my next client. I'm just gonna clean up real quick. You. It's cold. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my Smooth by EHC 1-inch iron. What would you suggest for dandruff? Our Soothe and Balance pre-treatment. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and blow dry her first. Let me move you guys back some. So I'm gonna use our Platinum Turbo Blow Dryer. Okay. So we're gonna add a little bit of frizz control to her hair. I'm gonna use our Elite gator clips to hold her hair down as we make our way. Chin down from the mama. And then we're gonna use our Smooth by EHC 1-inch flat iron. So this can be used to silk the hair. It can also be used to curl the hair. You want me to wrap it?
Yeah, probably because it rain.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I might do that.
Alright, so I'm gonna wrap her hair, you guys. So I'm just gonna give her a curl because I know the wrap lasts a lot longer.
Oh, that's cooking it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I swear they say we're doing rain today.
Warm?
Hmm?
Is it warm?
Yeah, I'm trying to go get my oatmeal.
Girl, I only put you under there for 15 minutes. You can last.
So what?
You only under there for 15
So I
minutes.
can't eat my oatmeal while I'm under here?
Where's the oatmeal?
Right there on the chair.
Oh, go ahead. Get it. I mean, you can always take that off and put your thing on when you're leaving.
Oh, you talking about my undercut?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's okay.
past there now. Oh, possibly. You have to do a porosity test too. The kids are doing well. Hmm?
It's always right.
Yeah, that's one of the characteristics. Good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you. You guys notice I went a little longer this time. So I got them longer. Still the same ombre, but just longer. All right, you guys, so my cousin's hair is done. So I'm just gonna spray her so she can leave my place and leave me alone. So if you guys can see, her hair is not 100% dry, but we made sure that it is set. I'm gonna spray her with some goddess polish, make it nice and shiny. I mean, make it.
You done already?
You want to dry it?
Oh, no.
Or you want to work this way?
No, this thing is gonna come out to something.
All done.
We're not supposed to set that.
Are you doing card or are you doing Zelle?
Yeah, even. So. Right?
Oh, that's fine.
Where the microwave? Like, another microwave in it?
It's behind the curtain.
When you said?
Behind the curtain.
I said, oh, let me get to the microwave.
Because not the junkie, so I can't really move.
Right there. Why did you move it?
Because I'm like, please, why you move?
Oh.
Just move the stuff. Stop being difficult. All right, so we're finishing up the press. Don't forget, you guys, the Memorial Weekend sale is going on. Everything is 40% off. So our goddess polish, any of the shampoos, conditioners, all of that is 40% off. No code is needed. You saw my text?
Hmm?
I text you.
Oh. My phone is on sleep, honey. Okay? I will see you.
Girl.
My phone go on sleep automatic every day.
Is that when you're actually asleep?
Uh-huh. You're going on
Tilt this way from me. Tilt this way from me.
I'm sorry. I'm dozing now. He says sleep and I'm dozing now.
Me too. They said she is so relaxed. She was falling asleep, you guys.
Until I go home.
I never come any cheap ones.
What?
I said never come any cheap ones.
I am do what? You're a horrible person. I hope your oatmeal burn you. Really.
You take what? Give me the water. I'm gonna put it on 30 seconds. Okay?
Alright, so we're gonna do her hairline really quickly.
I have a question, but it's off the record.
Yeah.
So, the front of my nose is so dry.
You said a friend of yours hair get dry.
The what?
You said a friend of yours?
Mm-hmm.
And what?
So what do you suggest?
Depends on the reason why it gets so dry. Just saying it get dry isn't gonna really fix it.
Hmm?
Just saying that it gets dry doesn't tell me a lot. It has to be something to know.
Like after they get dyed.
Probably over processing.
A couple days later.
Mm-hmm. Could be the color. Could be a number of things.
Could it be latex?
If it was latex, you would have known that it was an allergy.
But it's itchy.
Oh, well, that could definitely be it. But she'd have to go and get an allergy test. Because latex allergy can come in different forms. Some people, they blow up. Some people, it's all kind of things. Or she has to kind of like rule it out. Try to do it without latex.
What product would you have a product that you could use?
None of our products contain latex.
No. I'm saying for the itchiness.
Or the Soothe and Balance. But if the itchiness is from an allergy, nothing's going to help. She would probably need to take some Benadryl. Sometimes even steroids. Okay. Oh, God, I'm on live at work. Okay, yeah.
Is that Amtrak or somewhere else?
Bright line.
Which one? Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So how come now you get to see your cousin in it?
Who?
Your cousin brother
Who?
in Miami the other day.
Oh, the male one
Mm-hmm.
who owed me my money for 19 all along. But you know, he don't know us little people.
Girl, I don't, you know, you was up here the other day.
You know, we're not family members, so.
Huh?
We ain't family members, so.
But I ain't made no effort to go visit. I was working. Even if I wasn't, I wouldn't. Too happy.
To what?
Too happy for I ain't breakfast.
Exactly. Too cocky and don't have no songs on the road. Alright, you guys, I'm just gonna quickly curl her. I'm just basically doing some really big curls just to wrap her. The reason for this is because it's raining outside, and I know what our hair traditionally wants to do in the rain. So I'm gonna curl her and then wrap her up and give her a processing cap so that she can get out the door and in her car, at which time she will remove the processing cap and keep her hair nice and wrapped. Head down. Good morning. I'm using the same iron that I pressed her with to curl her. Exact same iron. I'm just doing very large sections. All right. So we're gonna spray her with some goddess polish. Then we're gonna wrap her up and secure her. And secure her with 2 to 3 bobby pins. You guys see how nice and smooth this hair is? Yes. And then you just want to make sure that it's nice and smooth. I usually just kind of go around it with my comb. Make sure everything's laying down. And then I'm going to spray her with a little bit of Sebastian Shaper. This is not going to make the hair hard, but it's going to kind of be a barrier for her when she goes out in the rain. And then when she combs her hair down, it literally just combs right down. All right, my dear. Tell everybody bye.
Bye. It was nice.
224?
2:14 now.
I was thinking of her.
You need the whole collection. So there's one. You go into the website. It's called Waist Repair. It'll like that. You're gonna get the shampoo, conditioner, and the leave-in. It's gonna ask you when you can put it in. All right, you guys. So I am going to let everybody go. I hope everybody enjoyed today's live. Please don't forget to shop. Don't forget to shop the Memorial Weekend sale. We launched it early this year so that you have time to shop. But keep in mind, you guys, it is also while supplies last. And then don't forget that our new Goldie unit, which is the Yaki Straight unit that you see me wearing, 100% human, that is also available on the site on sale. Typically it's $2.99. We have it on sale for $169.99. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be adding a couple videos onto the channel very soon, and I'll see everybody later. Bye. If I can end the live, it would be nice. It doesn't want to end, you guys. It don't want to let you go.